I feel so special. Hi, y'all. So I'm back. Okay. Why do I have to talk about this? Okay. So leveled up women love themselves more. And a lot of dusty men don't understand self love. Dust cutter. Okay. Lemonade. I'm promoting this company just because of their name. So get you some dust cutter. If you cut out the dust in your life, and look, Jackson, y'all know two things that call to me. Jackson, anything to do with anti-dusty. So I got that World Market stores. Okay. So leveled up women just simply love themselves more. It's not that they feel entitled. It's not that they feel like they have to contribute and bring a bunch of stuff to some dusty table. We just love we just love ourselves more. So we don't put up with certain things. We don't allow certain people in our lives. We don't allow certain types of manipulation to go on. We don't allow certain things past a certain point because we do love ourselves. And when you love yourself, you protect yourself from anything that is non-beneficial. So it's not that we're entitled. It's not that we feel like we deserve all this other stuff. It's because we love ourselves. Okay. We would protect our child from the same mess. So why wouldn't we protect ourselves? We're not going to just hand off our child to some broke, dusty dude at the bus stop. No, no, no. So why would you hand yourself off to one? Okay. So whenever you see a man getting upset about you loving yourself, he will never love you. He will not know how to love you, and he will do a poor job at pretending to love you. So just exit him out, get you some dust cutter lemonade and pour it on him, like sprinkle it on him like holy water or something. By the way, they do have different flavors like strawberry, blueberry lemonade. So y'all, that's why I wrote the book. Please, I bring nothing to the table. I bring nothing to the table because I'm the guest of honor. And if you love me, you're going to bring the personal chef, the maid to clean up afterwards, and some good stuff for me to enjoy. Thank you, Carly. Love you, Shira. Finally caught you another live. Yay, I made your night. Thank you so much. You just made my night with that nice donation. So yes, we love ourselves, gentlemen, if we can call you that. We love ourselves too much to put up with anything less than what we know we deserve. Okay. Yeah, I'm 40 years old. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm supposed to hit the wall a long time ago. Obviously, like I was supposed to hit the wall 10 years ago at 30, but I don't know what happened. Just never happened. So I'll keep going. But anyway, what if you have a fear of leveling up because of the haters? Then you have fear of success because there's going to be haters whether you leveling up or not. I'd rather be successful with haters than unsuccessful with everybody who calls me their friend. You know what I'm saying? The more haters you have, the better you are. I mean, look at Beyonce. You know how many haters she got? She got to have a beehive to get on there. So haters come with the territory. That's just part of the deal. But think of it this way. An insignificant person doesn't have haters. A person who's not a threat doesn't have haters. A person who no one notices doesn't have haters. No one remembers them either. No one looks twice at them either. You know, they're not even anyone's priority. So perhaps you need some haters. Like Cat Williams said in one of his old comedy skits, you need some haters. You need about 7 more haters before summertime. That's what he said. So honestly, if you love yourself People who don't love themselves will recognize that and then hate on you because they haven't learned to love themselves. They haven't learned to put themselves first and not care what other people think. They have not learned to have standards that are going to only work in their benefit. They have not learned anything in order to get to the next step in life. Thank you, Sam. I got my mom to raise her expectations. Thank you, Sheila. We love you. Oh, thank you, girl, for the donation. And tell your mom congrats for leveling up. I'm in the group and loving it. Thank God I found you. Oh, Gianni. Thank you, girl, for the donation. Welcome to the group. Okay. Or if you've been there a while, I need to go check and see who's new. But hey, part of self-love is investing in yourself, whether it be clothes, hair, makeup, gym membership, nice surroundings, something that makes you feel good. Um, whatever makes you feel, a manicure, a pedicure, whatever. Self-love are those things that make you feel worthy. Okay. Because if most women are looking for a man to make them feel worthy, well, a man can only make a woman feel worthy if she already has self-worth. So if you're used to getting your nails, toes, hair, makeup and things like that, the only thing he can do is add to that so that you can upgrade your self-care and your self-love. That means he loves the way you love yourself. Okay. So if he loves the way you love yourself, then he is in love with you. Do you understand how this works? Just like women are in love with men who are in love with themselves. They are in love with their career. They are in love with their goals. They are in love with their prosperity and getting this money. You see, this is love. Most people don't even realize what love is, and they're looking for someone to validate them when they haven't validated themselves. Okay, this is what people mean. You got to love yourself first before you can attract somebody to love you, and they never explain it. Well, here I am explaining it. You love yourself, and a man falls in love with you. It means they fall for how you take care and put yourself on a pedestal, and they add to it. Just like you fall for a man who's got goals and ambition and, aiming high on prosperity. You fell in love with that. Okay. And then together you love each other because you love yourselves. You're going on a self-love getaway this weekend. Good for you, girl. La Brittany Meadow. Hey, thank you for the donation. And it's much needed. We all need one, ladies. We all need a self-love day. We all need self-love hour. Every hour you need to make, like every day you need to take 1 hour to self-love. I mean, whether it's a facial, a face mask, taking a bubble bath and sipping on whatever you like to drink, whether it's watching your favorite show and, relaxing and not worrying about anything, but it should be beneficial, like when you're finished. Okay. So if watching TV is not beneficial for you, if you snack while you watch TV or you procrastinate or you binge watch stuff, get on the treadmill while you do it. If you're trying to get to a certain goal, put your treadmill where the TV is or invest in a treadmill. They're like $100 and some dollars at some places, and that way you can watch TV and walk at the same time. That's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm just going to put my phone on there. I have a treadmill in James's office. Well, I can just go to the gym too, but I can do that at any time, So, right. Please give advice about not procrastination. You need to set the alerts on your phone to do things. Like that's what I do. When I have something to do, I'll set the alert on my phone at a certain time, and it'll keep coming up until I click complete on it. I also, if I know I need to do something, I tell someone that I'm going to do it. And I usually like to keep my word. So, I do that. I also don't overload myself so that I'm not uncomfortable doing what I need to do. So don't overload yourself. Okay. Also, self love also means that you don't talk bad about yourself. You don't say negative things about yourself when referring to yourself, ever. Um, if you talk about yourself and then get offended that other people say the same thing, then you taught them that. You taught them how to say bad things about you because you said them first. Okay, so all you must do is positive words about yourself. Even if you don't feel that way, start to say it until you do. Okay. Um, that's how you start to love yourself more and more because eventually you're going to start to prioritize yourself, to say no to people because you have to have some you time, and instead of seeking approval and validation outside of self, you'll be easily able to say, oh, no, thank you, or no, I'm not going to be able to do that. I have to go get my nails and pedicured. I have to go get my mani and pedi, or I have a massage, or I'm going shopping for some new shoes today. So I'm not going to be able to do that. You don't switch your schedule. You make them wait, and it's more beneficial to you to switch your schedule. Thank you, Deanna Joelle. Hey, girl, where you been? Thank you for the donation. So you don't switch around your schedule for anyone unless it is beneficial to you. So, okay. Um, and a lot of men don't understand this because they don't love themselves. You will only see broke men not understanding this. You will only see mediocre men who can't make their mama proud not understanding this. Okay. The men who are in love with themselves are not on these videos. They're too busy being accomplished, having ambition somewhere, figuring out how to get some more money, figuring out which woman they want to take out on a date or go shopping or on vacation right now next weekend. Okay? They're too busy picking out a gift to get this lady to date him because she's so beautiful and will look really good in his convertible. Okay, he's used to top tier women. He's not because he loves self. He doesn't settle for Pick Misha sliding through the Dollar Tree with a bonnet on. He doesn't settle for that because she can pay 50% of some bills. He can pay all his bills plus somebody else's bills plus this plus that. He wants quality. He wants to floss and flex. Okay, because he loves himself. These men who want an equal partner, someone to share the load with, someone to build, they don't love themselves. Okay. And the reason they don't love themselves is because they don't have ambition and they don't put themselves first. Okay. Um, they don't put themselves first. And I know you're saying, well, how does a man not put himself first? He doesn't put himself first as far as goals, ambition, taking himself to the next level. He got comfortable. Okay. He got comfortable. And someone lied to him and told him that he doesn't need to do any more in life but to be mediocre. And he believed it. So, meanwhile, while he's parking the rich dude's car who loves himself, wishing he could drive this car more than just a few blocks to valet park it. Sweating and such, hoping for a good tip. The whole point is one loves themselves more than the other. One took the time to figure out how to get this money, while the other one figured out how to get some temporary level down Pick Misha draws. Thank you, Arnessa. Hey, Shira, do you have any tips on starting a channel? Yes. Look good, have something to talk about, and be consistent. Yes, you got to come up here looking good. Don't come up here looking bad. You ain't got to look beautiful on like You don't have to be a 10 every day, but be appealing every time you get on. Don't come on with bags and no makeup on and a scarf on your head. Come on looking like you're gonna leave your house. But no, you need just start it. There's nothing to it. Okay. Just start talking about something you're passionate about. I never thought about love, self-love the way that way. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Missy Clark. Yeah, start your channel, but talk about something that you're passionate about that you're gonna keep doing. That way it's not work. Hmm. Thank you. Yeah, someone says maybe talk about self-love. Yeah. That'd be a good idea. A channel based on self-love, how to love yourself. Okay, so right. So the reason why, a lot of people ask me, why don't I block Dusties or whatever, whatever. My answer is because they need some ambition, baby. They need enough women in the comments who share a very similar opinion to me to tell them they ain't what it is. They are low level. They're not the target. If maybe one of them gets the message, you know, that's good. I don't care if the other mediocre people is, gonna level up as a man. I don't really care. But one or two may, and that's good enough. You know, not everyone is gonna have ambition. Not everyone is gonna make it to a higher status. Not everyone is gonna figure out how to love themselves. Some people die never loving themselves. Some people will die never knowing how to love themselves. So how can you expect them to love anything else? Hmm. Um, and yeah. And another thing, like I don't care who starts channels that sound like me, as long as they're putting a message out. I don't really even care. In fact, it's flattering, and I hope more people do so because it's a movement. If enough men think that women won't deal with them, if they ain't got no money, they're gonna go get some. Okay, so it doesn't bother me. I don't even watch YouTube unless it's something like not even relating to the type of channel I do. I watch hauls and hair and tutorials and stuff like that. I don't watch other people's advice. Okay, so if you tell me about some person, I probably don't know who they are, and I probably don't watch their channel. But it doesn't bother me that they say similar things. So more power to them. Um, yes, as long as the movement, yes. As long as the information is getting out there, I don't care who's giving it. I don't care about the message or did you get the message. Okay. So I'm not caught up in stuff like that. I'm I'm up here, baby. I'm too high to care. I'm Michael Jackson. Everybody copy Michael Jackson. He ain't mad. And I think it's a form of flattery. And as long as the message gets out, I'm good. Okay. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. It don't bother me because you know what? One day I'm gonna turn around and I'm not gonna see Pick Misha at the bus stop. She's gonna be in the car next to me with her man who's paying all her bills. Thank you, Lakeisha E. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. So that it will be worth it. Okay. I I don't have a copyright on a message. And if you think that I would be mad about the message I'm trying to spread, then you don't see the point. Right. I love myself enough to help other people love themselves and to teach other people how to do it. There you go. Thoughts on sociopath women. It don't matter. Do they love themselves? People want to do whatever they need to do in order to benefit themselves. So as long as it goes back to self love, it's all good. Okay. Sure, what would you recommend I do while I try to lose 40 pounds? Love yourself. Love yourself with every bite you put in your mouth. Make sure the food is beneficial. Love yourself every time you go wherever you need to go, look your best. Okay. I've lost more than 40 pounds and I love myself every inch of the way. Okay. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Get to know you so that way when you lose the weight, you love yourself so much it's not new to you. It's not You're not all extra excited because men are looking at you now. And you don't need validation from them because you already been validating yourself the entire time. Okay. Um, these old men are needy and annoying. Yeah. I don't have time to talk all day, every day. No one tells you to talk. I'd say 10 minutes instead of day. If they ain't taking you out spending money, they're not talking. Okay. Mhm. I have a new job working in IT tech company. Any tips? Go for the ugliest nerd that's been there the longest. He got the most money. There you go. um, right. So leveled up women just love themselves more, and it's a process. You don't start off loving yourself unless were already doing that. You have to learn. Hi, thank you, Carlene. I recently ended things with a narcissistic surgeon. He's still around, but we haven't seen each other in about 3 weeks. How should I get him back in there to use him? Girl, y'all need to stop caring about narcissism. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Look, all doctors, most of them are narcissistic. Most men are narcissistic. Just get the money, baby. They will never change. Okay. Just act like you're so stupid you don't even realize they're narcissistic. Okay. That's how I would do it. Y'all got to get out of those emotions and feelings. Those are holding you back. Get into those emotions and feelings when you love yourself. Okay. When you're getting ready to text that Dusty, get into your emotions and feelings about how they treated you before, or how if you asked them for $100 because you were starving to death or you needed a new tire or something, and they said no, how would you feel? And you done gave up everything, every orifice on your body to them, but they can't give you $100. Have some emotion about that, about your self worth. Stay out of feeling that someone is treating you wrong. They're all going to treat you wrong. How do you benefit from them treating you wrong or right? That's your question. Okay. Were you getting paid? Was all your bills paid? Did you have to work? You know, self love means that whatever comes out of someone else's mouth cannot affect you. Okay. Something that comes out of someone else's mouth is a choice to accept or not accept. If you don't accept it, wonderful. Let them express whatever they have to say and get your money. Okay? So, y'all, it's just to love yourself, you have to be in control of yourself as well. You got to learn how to control that aspect of you. You have to master that. Okay? Stop being a baby. Stop being a baby. Toughen up. Get that money. Love yourself. After it's all said and done, then you go back to yourself and say, you know what? I'm so glad I didn't let this bother me. All my bills are paid. I have no debt. I live in a nice house. I have a nice car. Da, 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 da. I'm so happy. You see, don't depend on another person to validate you or make you happy. Just depend on them to benefit you and so you can move it along. Okay? Stop trying to feel. They don't care. Right. Just pretend and act. That's what you're supposed to do. And then at the end of the day, feel good when you get home. Feel good when you have a surplus of money in your accounts where you can spend without looking. Feel good when you don't have to wake up early in the morning and fight traffic and go to work. Feel good then. Okay. Y'all need to stop investing these emotions in these dudes. They don't care. Just get their money. They got to give it to somebody. Might as well be you. Right. Right. Younger men would rather buy you expensive gifts, take you to a restaurant instead of physical money. Why? Because they want to be seen out with you. They're trying to ball. They're trying to flex. It's like a car. What man is going to drive a car? Now, what man is going to buy a car and keep it in the garage and just pay the car note? Zero. Your car. He needs to invest in you more. You need to take out a payday loan. So, right. I'm a Scorpio and I let my emotions bother me sometimes, but you're right. Thank you, Carly. Yep. You got to stop that. Like, you got to think of this as you're in love with yourself. And these men are so in love that you love yourself that they're going to do anything to be next to you. That's how you have to think. You cannot think an exchange anymore. You have to think of, wow, this man wants to love me because I love myself so much. Okay. That's how you got to think. Otherwise, it won't work. So, self love comes from no doubts, no listening to, um, people talk down about you, no talking down about yourself, and no being around people that talk down about you, unless you are strong enough to laugh at whatever is coming out of their mouth. Okay. Otherwise, separate yourself because until you get to that point, you need to protect yourself. Okay. For me, I love myself so much, people may label me a narcissist, but still I benefit. You know, I would rather be labeled a narcissist and love myself than be labeled pick Misha and broke any day. What is a label going to get me? Oh, she's a nice lady. Oh, she cares. But we're going to dog her out anyway. We're going to take advantage of her anyway. I would rather be notorious than a doormat. Notorious. Okay. So, love yourself notoriously. Be notorious for loving yourself. That means no Dusty will dare approach unless he's coming correct. Y'all old enough to remember Boomerang? How Robin Givens notoriously loved herself? Forgot her name on the movie. That's how you need to be. They need to remake that with some new younger characters. Um, how to love yourself unconditionally. Now, people always say do that, but don't say how. I just told y'all. You must have missed it. Wait till the video, but I did explain it. All you have to do is put yourself first. Do not change for anybody. Don't change your schedule for anyone. Have self love time for yourself every day, whether it's an hour a day. Don't do anything that does not benefit you. Don't do anything that does not benefit you. Unless something benefits you and improves your situation, you don't need to be doing it. Everything you do must reflect self love. How you talk about yourself to yourself, how you talk about yourself to other people, how you look when you leave your home. Okay. What you put in your mouth is a reflection of self love. Okay. For example, people that seek validation and comfort from outside may eat food for comfort. That's not self love. Self love is having the discipline to choose to eat a salad versus a giant plate of nachos because it's going to benefit you in the long run. That is self love. Making choices that are going to lead to your benefit and to your greatness. That is self love. That's self love. Self love is not being with a man because you used to him and he treats you like crap and makes you pay bills and never gets you a birthday present and A, B, C, and D. That's not self love. Okay. Self love is being with someone who treats you better than you treat yourself. Listen to that again. Self love is being with someone who can love you more. And when I say love you more, I mean add to what you're already doing for yourself. Put a little extra sprinkle on it. So when I say men don't love men are too busy loving themselves. And when they see a woman who loves themselves just as equally, they love themselves so much they want their woman to be a reflection of them. So they have to sprinkle her because she makes him look good. Okay? Yeah, sprinkle is add too, like season her up and make it tasty and extra delectable. Put some prosperity on her. So men love themselves so much they want their woman to reflect their self-love. That is self-love. Okay? Has nothing to do with, I'm going to put some, I'm going to sit with a candle and say I love myself. It has nothing to do with that. Every decision and choice you make is self-love. From the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. That's self-love. Whether you wipe off your makeup, wash your face, put some moisturizer on, put some oil and whatever on your hands before you go to sleep, drink some tea or whatever, that's self-love. Wake up, wash face, take shower, do all of that. Put some oil and stuff on your body and make sure your makeup look good, hair did, outfit cute, shoes cute. That's self-love. And when a man sees that, he loves himself so much, he says, oh, well, she can represent me. Let me put a little sprinkle on it because I want, I want the chrome package. When they buy a car, ooh, I need the chrome package on that. Sprinkle. So when you love yourself and you can represent a man who loves himself, he's going to sprinkle you. Okay? So self-love is every single thing you do. Start with what you can afford. If you're just trying to level up, start with moisturizing. Start with caring for your skin. Start with caring for your body. Stop drinking soda. Okay? Do something good for yourself every day. Feel good about yourself when you go to sleep because you done took so much good care of yourself. You just so proud of yourself because you love yourself. Okay? Drink some water. Yes. So, and y'all, I have this. Hold on, let me look at something. If you need help, if you need an assistant, a self-love assistant. Oh, shoot. Do I have it? I still left it upstairs. Anyway, if you need a self-love assistant, get you a planner or something, or write your to-do list, your self-love to-do list. Like today, drink this many glasses of water, moisturize your skin, go to the gym, have a self-love journal, and write down all the stuff you're supposed to do. And if you don't do it, you don't love yourself. Okay? So, are y'all still here? I know some people are saying it's free. Y'all need to reset or something. Reset. So, someone says brush your tongue. Brush your teeth, tongue, floss, whatever you got to do. Okay? So, sprinkle yourself daily. Start, Give yourself some money in your own savings account from every paycheck too. What to do when sugar dad tries to kiss you, but he's disgusting? Thank you, Goddess A. Tell him you don't kiss outside of relationships. Thank you for the donation. I'm sorry I don't kiss on the lips outside of relationships. I mean, we can hold hands. You can give me a kiss on the cheek, but I do not kiss outside of relationships. Set your standards. You love yourself, okay? You love yourself so much you don't want nobody old, nasty, crusty lips on your lips unless you are no longer working and all bills paid, okay? You can go kiss some dusty and get slobbed up and still go to work. You can go kiss some 20-something-year-old dusty all day long and still have to get up and go to work. Why you would letting an old man slob bust on you and you still got to get up and go to work? Okay? Have your standards. So this is how you self-love. You do things for yourself on a daily basis until they become a habit. Okay? Until you can't ever understand how you went and lived life without doing such things on a daily basis. Okay? I know some of you ladies in Level Up can relate. After you started your level up journey, you look back at your old self and you say, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I used to leave the house looking like that. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking?" Right. You see the new and improved version of yourself and the potential that you had but never tapped into. There's so much potential in everybody. They just never love themselves enough to find it. Just like there's potential in men that they don't love themselves enough to even find. So when you say rich men are narcissistic and rich men, only think about themselves, and that's because they love themselves a lot. That's why they're very accomplished, which is why they only like the best type of women, which is why they're dating you, which is why you're benefiting from loving yourself. You have to recognize him loving himself. You know what I'm saying? You should be on. You should be. Usually women who are very beautiful attract wealthy men who love themselves and they know how to handle that. A lot of ladies are leveling up and not leveling up mentally. You haven't looked this way your entire life, so it's a hard adjustment mentally. Okay, think about all those shows where people grew up with money and how they act towards these guys who are narcissistic on the TV shows or whatever. They're used to it. It's normal. Oh, he doesn't mean anything by that. He's just stressed from work. Oh, that's just how he is. He likes what he likes. Da 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 da. da. You know, they say those things because it's true. There is nothing you can do to stop him from loving himself and having his standards, just like there's nothing he can do to stop you from having your standards. You have to get your mind strong with the level up at the same time. Okay. So self love also equals a very strong mind to keep your standards, a very strong mind to understand yourself. So it's easy to understand a man who loves himself. If you don't love yourself, you're going to think everybody's a narcissist who loves themselves. Okay. So whenever I hear people talking about, oh, well, he's a narcissist, those are the number one people who do not love themselves. Love yourself. Okay. So I learned a lot from narcissistic men. No lie. Exactly. I'm ready to share the video and you ain't even finished it, girl. I will appreciate it if you shared it when I finished. Thank you. LHH. Um Shout out. Right. I loved myself enough to leave one. Okay. Yeah, if he's not giving you money and you're not in love with yourself and he's treating you bad, of course never stay in an abusive relationship. But if you're on the same level as that man in self-love, you won't even realize he's a narcissist. And he won't be able to even affect you. You read my recent book, but I still don't understand what a real woman is. Much love. Thank you, Makeda, for the donation. A real woman is a woman who knows her value, who understands that men wake up nice shoes, and go try to earn some money for us. You need to know your value. You know what I'm saying? A real woman doesn't need to give anything to a man. He is supposed to give everything to her. That's a real woman. These fake chicks out here trying to buy men and hand them stuff because they just want a man. Those aren't real women. A real woman can get a man to do whatever she wants for her by just loving herself. That's a real, okay? If your man would not be with you if you wasn't paying bills, you ain't a real woman. Not yet. You can be. You can flip it. You can change yourself enough to where he wants to pay all the bills. Your advice is gold, fellow East Texas lady. Hey, thank you, Miss Tony Elizabeth. Please tell the ladies about Hoodoo on Crossing with. Girl, that's for the other channel, child. But thank you for the donation. Um, but you could tell them. Why do you treat your light skinned daughter better than your darker skinned daughter? I don't. I treat them both the same and they're both different ages. And I don't do the colorism stuff. Like it's so low level. And I'm getting sick of these like self-hate questions. The videos about self-love. And so many people cannot get past certain things that they will never love themselves. I teach both my daughters to love themselves. Yes, they wake up, put their clothes on, wash their face, take care of their skin, make sure their hands and teeth are clean, brush their teeth. I teach them both the same thing. If you don't love yourself, you need to get some self love. Like, I don't think it matters what color you are. I think it matters how you feel about what color you are. So, and on, right, it feels about you feel, how you feel because of how you allow people to treat you because you don't love yourself. Okay. And I thought we were all past this, but okay. Just claim it. Claim yourself. If you don't like yourself, if you think people are treating people different, my older daughter is almost 12. She don't like the same thing Sasha likes. Why are you only focused on that? Because you're focused on something that you are triggered by. Perhaps you need to look deep within and find your self-love. Okay. You know, if I were a Caucasian and I would treat them the exact same way and they would be the same color. One may have a little tan with freckles and one would just what this is and I right. Oh, I treat that one different because she's way older. She's in junior high versus elementary. So it's hilarious. But anyway, I guess we can't get through it until you get through it. Colorism is just a bunch of immature. Yeah. My mom's dark skin. She done got married 5 times and secured the bag 5 times. All her sisters were lighter than her, and she got the most money out of all of them. Okay. She taught me how to get some bags too. She didn't let it stop her. She just went and got people bags and kept snatching bags. Been married 5 times, took 5 bags. Okay. So whoever feeling sorry for themselves today through my child, I'm sorry for you. It's okay if I have different interests. Sure. Um, you need to go listen to Brown Skin Girl by Beyonce and get your energy back, girl. And get your power back. Go listen to some Tierra Whack. My power. Girl, go download, go get some title or something in your life. Okay. You need validation from me. You need it from yourself first, baby. Beyonce gave it to y'all. That should be enough validation right there. Go get you some validation from yourself. Beyonce, I just gave you some. You're beautiful. We love you. I love my daughter. I love both my daughters. Okay. I don't know if you were treated wrong in your family, and if you were, I am sorry. But that's not how we do it over here. Okay. So self love also includes loving the body, the skin, the hair that you're in. If you want to change it, that's up to you. If you want to throw a wig on it, that's up to you. If you want to enhance it, that's up to you. What makes you feel good? What's benefiting you at the end of the day? That is your self love. That is your version of self love. Right. Okay. So my mom was the original one who put me on to men with money, but you're my go-to these days. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, girl. She's sprinkling me. So right. So whatever you need to do to feel good about yourself, and do it. Okay. Play around with your look. Yeah, you're versatile. You're a canvas. You can paint yourself, decorate yourself. Think of yourself as a Christmas tree. You white and wear wigs. Okay, hey Caroline, girl. I wear wigs at any color. I'm gonna wear wigs all day, every day. In my next life too. Okay, because it's just so easy. Just throw it on. You got to really do nothing. Okay. So loving yourself means not seeking validation from outside unless it comes with benefits, baby. Like stuff you can hold and touch. If you just seeking validation for validation, you ain't benefiting. Okay. So I'm trying to teach y'all some game, and y'all still sitting here worried about the complexion of your skin. Look, I'm trying to teach y'all how to get money no matter what color you are. Okay. Classes in session. Love yourself. Do you know? Think about all the beautiful supermodels who are very dark skinned. If they did not love themselves, do you think they'd be on that runway walking like they own it? No. Do you think people who don't love themselves become successful? No. Do you think people that don't love themselves the right way get the type of lifestyle and marriage that they want at the end of the day? No, they don't. So it's time to start loving yourself instead of looking out at everybody else's situation and trying to seek validation because you haven't figured out how to love yourself. It's all about putting you first and having your standards and not allowing people to treat you a certain way and allowing people that are going to benefit you in your life. If you have people that are not benefiting you and you keep trying to force them in your life, that's on you. Okay? That's on you. Stop letting men who are not bringing benefits in your life, in your room, in your bed. Do you suggest women date men who are not very attractive? Thank you, Janelle, Melissa. Yes, I thank you for that donation. I beg women to date ugly men because that bag is nice, that money is nice, that treatment is nice. And the better they treat you, the more handsome they look. Especially when they ride in a luxury vehicle with you on the side with the top down with putting money in your purse. They look real good. And they love themselves. They don't care if you love them or not. They already love themselves because they got the money, they got the woman, they got the car, they got the career. So you're just making them shine extra bright. They don't care if they ugly. Like Jay-Z. He could be, and he ain't ugly to me at all. But a lot of people think Jay-Z is ugly. His money look good. Therefore, he looks good. Where's the Dusty Cutter lemonade? It's right here, child. I got this at World Market. You can probably look them up online though. World Market. I didn't drink all of this. I poured some in a cup for Sasha, and Layla drank some because I can't drink a whole sugar thing like this, like too much sugar. So I might like have a few sips, or I like to cut it with water so it's less sugar. hmm After getting married and having kids, I felt I lost myself, didn't really understand what happened until now. I'm this 51-year-old widow about to get her groove back. Hey, girl, get your groove back. It's never too late. As long as you love yourself, other people will recognize it and treat you accordingly. Okay. So, and I don't focus on those negative people in my life. I don't focus on negative women. I don't focus on negative men because they're mad because they're not where they want to be. I'm where I want to be. So I why would I associate or even speak um have a conversation with people that I have nothing in common with. Thank you, Groove Parlor. How I combat colorism is having images of successful dark-skinned women on my in my home. That's a good idea. Those who have secured the bag, see? I always tell ladies that, and that's a great idea. I say, have someone that looks just like you be your role model, and you do act, talk, walk in their shoes. Give off that vibe. Thank you, Janelle, Melissa. I'm 31, single. What kind of man should I aim for? Somebody in their late 50s will just hand you all their money. Thank you, Janelle, especially if you look good. Get you an older one or get you a super fat one with some money. Okay. Thank you for the donation. If you're still hung up on looks, this ain't the channel for you. You need to be hung up on money. Um, I said she's 31. Yeah, she need to be dating somebody older than 50. Anybody any younger, they're gonna be asking her to split bills. I'm serious. Go out with somebody your age and see what happens. You still gonna be working next year. Okay. Hey, I'm just trying to tell y'all how to get the bag. I retired at 22 from working for anybody else. Okay. Y'all want to keep working for other people, asking them permission to go pee? Y'all go right ahead. I'm trying to give y'all the formula. Okay. Anyway, look, y'all know the trend, the new meme trend going around where you look like you sleep and you post something on there saying, "Me sleep while y'all doing A, B, C, and D." I made one I was gonna post up. But see, I put me sleeping, making money in my sleep while Dusty's mad awake in the comment section or something like that. Me sleep, making money in my sleep while Dusty's awake, mad and commenting. Okay. So thank you, ICC. ICC. I have a very high sex drive. It's very frustrating. What good tips for women like me who need to secure the bag first? Thank you for the donation. Okay, so you need an outlet for creativity. You don't have anything to do. You need to start a business, baby. Your high sex drive is your, let's get spiritual for a second because y'all need to know this. A high sex drive in a woman represents her need to create, whether it be through having children and creating life or to create something tangible, to birth something like a business, okay? Artwork, decorating. You need to find an outlet for your creativity, okay? Because that's what the sex drive is. It is a drive to create. And only thing you're gonna do is create um, either a child or you're gonna create a reputation. So use that energy to start a business. Whenever you start getting that little itch, get you some paper and start writing ideas. You know, how you can free yourself financially, how you can gold dig, something. Channel that energy to getting some money. Okay. Stop using it and releasing it for free and not getting anything out of it. Okay. That's my best advice. I don't ever suggest going to sleep with no dusty. That's low and ratchet. I suggest channeling your energy on how to get some more money. Okay. Get you some toys, get you a notebook and start writing down your ideas and start creating, make something, paint something, collect something, start your Instagram. I don't know, but do something more creative. Start taking pictures and stuff. I don't know. Do some makeup. Hmm. I say that because unless you're getting ready to create some children, you need to be creating something else. You need to be birthing something else. Hmm. That's what you need to do. Yes. Because if you think about it, look what the man's problem is. Look at the mediocre man. Look at the broke man. The broke men have the highest sex drive. Think about it. Thank you, ICC. Thank you. I love your advice. Thank you so much. Broke men have the highest sex drive. Why? Because they don't know how to channel their energy into money. Okay. They always want to hook up. They always over some chick's house. They always calling you for a booty call. Ain't got no money. You got to go pick them up for their the booty call they called you for. Broke. High sex drive equal broke. Okay. Rich men, they may have a high sex drive at first and for a little bit, but then they going back to their business, baby. They don't have time to roll around in the sack all day and use sex as recreation. They got money to go make. They got the world to conquer. Okay. Thank you, Tanya, for the donation. I appreciate that. So, having a high sex drive also leads to seeking validation outside of self. Thank you, Janelle Melissa. What does low sex drive mean? It means you're in control of yourself and you can pretty much get paid the most out of any woman because you can't be tempted. You will stick to your standards longer and more. Yeah. So it's a good thing. Um, it ain't broke, it's controlled, baby. Those who can control themselves can control the world. Master yourself, master the world. Okay? Just think about it. If a man who was not sexually interested in you, it would be very hard to scam them. That's why gold digging works so well. So keep that in your mind. The reason why we can get men's money is because they do have a high sex drive, most or higher than women's. Okay, that's why we always win and get the bag and stuff like that because they need it more than we do. And if you need it more than they do, you will always lose. Always. Hmm. Think about getting married several times. As long as you getting married to some money, I don't care. More power to you. You getting married to brokenness, something wrong with you. Okay. Um. Hmm. So that's how I feel about that. Self love. Okay. If you love yourself, you can master your emotions. You can master your sex drive. You can master the way that you feel about yourself, no matter what someone else says. That's self love. That's self. Because if you love yourself, you are in control of yourself. No one else can control you by anything on the outside. It's some spiritual. This goes into the spiritual aspect of self. No one can control you from the outside. That is self love. Okay. If someone can control you from the outside, you you're not totally in love with yourself. Okay. You got a date with a senator from South Africa in August. Any tips? Smile, laugh at all his jokes, lean in, smell good, touch his leg, on his knee and it's like, oh, you're so funny. Be very feminine, flirty, but don't talk too much. Shut your mouth. Let him talk. Ask questions. Play dumb, but not super dumb, because he is a senator. He might want someone that represents him a little bit better. So just let him lead in the conversation. Okay. Mhm. Right, right, right. Thank you, sweet Mystica. How do I get a consultation message on Etsy? I need to check my Etsy's, girl. I haven't checked the messages today, so I will check them probably tonight or tomorrow morning. And y'all, yeah, I will get back with you. Thank you for the donation. You so in love, but he's a dusty. You don't love yourself if you in love with a dusty. You need to worry about your self love. You know what I mean? And this is thank you, Aries L. Guy and I went on the second date. It was my birthday. He gave me $50. I asked for more. He said he spent it all at strip club. Advice on girl, dump him. You with a dusty. Thank you. If you love yourself, don't ever see him again. Point blank. Okay. Get yourself out of that situation. Unless you look like a gremlin, you don't need to be dealing with that. Okay. Um, I'm just being honest. We're being honest, right? If you were my daughter, I'd tell you the same thing. Girl, what you doing? Is your value $50 from a dusty on your birthday? With a man who spent it all at a strip club? That's your value? Hmm. Let's be low. Get your value up. Get your self love up. Once your self love gets higher, your value goes higher. Price goes up. No one would dare even try to give you no $50 because they know they're gonna get cussed out. You know what I'm saying? So no. So if you love yourself, you won't date a dusty. If you love yourself, you won't take anything less than what you know you deserve. If you love yourself. If you love yourself, you don't care about what other people think about you because you already know they can't meet them standards. So it doesn't matter. Their opinion is void. It doesn't matter. Okay? Right. If your makeup costs more than the whole date, if your eyeshadow palette costs more than the whole date cost, you're in trouble. Okay? Exactly. So I don't see him. All I see is clothes pile on foot. Girl, I wouldn't even waste my breath talking about a dusty. I wouldn't even acknowledge a dusty. He wouldn't be the only person in my life. He would just be my gas money dusty. That's gas money dusty. The one you see for 30 minutes on your birthday and go to on your real date. That's gas money dusty, okay? You don't spend the whole evening with that one. All you do is get your gas money and go to your real date. Okay, that's gas money dusty. That's the dusty you allow in your life so he can feel like he's somebody. You doing him a favor by taking his money, by letting him feel like he's good enough to give you money. That's what you do with him. Okay? You helping him with his self-esteem by taking his little money. You need to go get a real generous person so that you have somewhere to go after you take this little dusty's $50 gas money so he can feel proud of himself and go on. Okay? Um, I hope your husband knows how ungrateful you are. Don't you worry about my husband. He loves himself. Okay? He loves himself enough to understand that any woman that doesn't have that standards that I have is not gonna make him shine brighter. Okay, it ain't gonna make him sparkle or sprinkle sprinkle. Any woman with lower standards, he ain't gonna want to take out the house, baby. So He's very proud of me. He's very proud of everything that he's accomplished, everything that I've accomplished, and he would not settle for anyone less. Dusties don't even date Dusties. That's right. That's why they come choose you. That's right, Taj, the great one. That is right. Thank you for the donation. So yes, he does. He knows how ungrateful I am to Dusties, but my husband gives me everything that I want, so I'm never ungrateful to him. How you doing? Why would he think I was ungrateful? I come home every night, don't I? I'm here. All right. I plan to, but I have high needs. Child need a job to afford divorce battle. I'm 42. You don't appreciate me and doesn't provide. Girl, time to go. Tanya T, how to get rid of a toxic, nosy friends on social media? Block them. Yeah, block them or start a whole new social media with an alias name. You know, I have a whole like I had a page, I had a Facebook page where nosy people were on there. I just started a whole nother one with a whole different name, and I blocked all of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I forgot all their names. I don't even I forgot that they even existed. So just block. Yes. Block it and start you an alias. Start your life over on social media. Hmm. She would talk about Stranger Things on my other channel. Okay. Yeah, I think I already did, but I'll touch on it again. Uh-huh. So, right. Loving yourself will never allow you to go backwards in life. Loving yourself will never allow you to date a dusty man. Loving yourself will never allow you to take less than what you know you deserve. So, if you have done any of that, you don't love yourself. Okay? If no one has ever called you narcissistic, you don't love yourself. If no one has ever called you selfish, you don't love yourself. Okay? If no one has ever gotten upset because you told them no, you don't love yourself. Self love comes with standards, okay? Then better treatment, then people coming into your life that understand how to treat you because they love themselves, so they understand what you're doing, okay? So stop. When people say, oh, when you love yourself, you're going to find somebody that love you too. This is what they mean, okay? So it means having standards, putting energy into yourself so that you benefit from every situation that you approach. Okay. Just like when women who love themselves get up in the morning and they put on their makeup and do their hair and dress in really nice clothes, they know that is going to benefit them when they leave their house. They know they're going to get special treatment, might get a discount, get some free stuff, meet a man, meet a future husband, meet a millionaire, you know, get extra help, get people running past them to open the door from behind them. They know it's beneficial. That's why they do it because they love themselves and they expect every day to be beneficial. If you wake up and you don't expect your day to be beneficial, you don't love yourself. That's going to be my next book. You don't love yourself. It's not going to be how to love yourself. Y'all know I got to come with the craziness in my title to get the attention. I'm like, you don't love yourself. Thank you, Nelly. Oh, Nelly Obi. Thanks to you, I now make girl talk videos on YouTube and currently sell luxury mink lashes. Hey, girl. Adamas, Ad- adanmasbeauty.com. Hey, at 21, you're a blessing. She was, girl, go ahead, got your own business. See, 21 years old, starting off right. Self love, putting herself first, getting her stuff done, not dealing with no dusty. Good for you. Congrats. So, right. If you're on social media, you don't love yourself. So you don't love yourself, John, because you sure is on social media. Meteor. Honestly, You don't love yourself, John, because you won't go and get no extra money. Okay? You won't even do the one thing you're supposed to be doing. So, you don't even have a bag for us to secure. Okay? You got a garbage bag and a shopping cart. That's anyway. So, why in the heck would a man watch this channel? Men only watch channel to figure out how to manipulate women who don't love themselves because they don't love themselves. So they don't know how to find women who love themselves. They can't find a way to love themselves enough to get the money to go get a woman who loves herself. So they got to find the women who don't love themselves, or they got to watch women who do love themselves to figure out if they can game her or not. But you can't. You can't game a woman who loves herself. It won't happen. I'm a criminal. I'm a smooth criminal, baby. Because you've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Do, do, do. Yep. But anyway, back to the basics. I, love yourself. Love yourself. If men love themselves, they would have way more ambition in life. They would understand that as a man, they are measured by their success in the world. Probably because I was singing Michael Jackson, he was trying to cut it, you know. Anyway, so right, men who love themselves have high ambition. Hmm. They wouldn't be on this channel. They're too busy loving themselves and figuring out how to get their bag so they can give it to a woman. I subbed you. Hey, thank you, girl. Oh, you Renee subbed you, Nelly. That's nice. See y'all are networking. That's so nice. Um, targets get shot down, so I'm glad I'm not the target. You ain't the target. You ain't even on the radar. Okay. You the one who people give charity to. Okay. People have benefits in your honor. Save the disenfranchised. You know, they start community centers to avoid men growing up like you. Yes. They offer programs and coding programs to the children so that they don't grow up to be you. They offer, technology and skill training in these community centers so they don't grow up to be like you. Thank you, Sasha Seeger. Hey, I'm late, but I'm glad to be here. Thank you for the donation, girl. So you are not a target, and that's good. You know, you're not an example. You're not someone to be looked up to. You are not anybody's role model. So you are right. You are not a target, a role model, or nothing. You just a mediocre person that is happy in that mediocrity. So more power. I'm writing a proposal, cracking up laughing. Hey, TCC hair, you dodged a bullet. Um, I get that too. Oh, y'all are talking. Okay, so yeah, so we donate to people so that they don't grow up like you. Dusty Prevention Community Center, the Shira 7 Dust Prevention Community Center. If I ever start a community center, our emblem and logo will be a dust mop or a Swiffer or a feather duster. It's funny because rich men don't use this type of language exactly. You know somebody financial situation as soon as you hear certain words come out their mouth. old broke, mediocre. Mama ain't proud. Mama got to brag on the other son or the daughter. Mama can't brag on her kids when other old ladies talking about their kids. So anyway, um, why do men say all we have to offer is sex? I really just makes me feel like they have the broke disease. Mystic Masterpiece. I'm going to answer that question in 1 second. Thank you, Caroline. How do I get to your Etsy store again? Dark Realm, Ashura Star Goddess. Just type, go to Etsy, Dark Realm, Ashura Star Goddess. Okay. So women don't have sex to offer. That has to be heavily invested into to even get to thinking about that. So women don't offer sex. Women offer company. Women offer the ability to make that man shine. So unless he heavily invests in a woman, he is not going to get anything. The only dumb women that offer sex are pygmishas and bonettas who need self-validation. If he has not heavily invested into you, he don't need no sex. Okay? So we don't offer nothing. We don't bring nothing to the table. We don't offer no sex. It ain't offered. It is highly invested into. Okay? Um, so we don't offer none of that. I don't know who he been talking to. So anyway, like I said, if anything you do is non-beneficial, physically, tangibly, something that you can touch, don't do it. Okay. If you're not going to see physical benefits, don't do it. You don't love yourself. Okay. Sure. Do you think Dubai is a good place to find me? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather find somebody close to where I live so I can just keep my life going and just get some extra money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, ha- if you have high hopes like that, then just think about it. There's a lot of women going through Dubai, da 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 da. Unless you're like very beautiful and you know, I just say do what's easiest for you. hmm A bonetta is someone who walks around in a sleeping bonnet in the public. Looks like a shower cap, usually black satin shower cap. Okay, too lazy to put a wig on or do their hair. That's what a bonetta is. So it's the lady that wears that on her head in public. Some of my viewers are former bonettas. Some still sneak and do it, but I don't know why. If you wear a bonnet out in public, you don't love yourself because it's not beneficial. Okay, but just think about this for a second. Let it sink in. If how you leave your house is not beneficial, do you love yourself? I can understand an emergency situation, life or death. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But if you do it on purpose, do you really love yourself? hmm Um, it's easy to put on a wig, just as easy as it to put on a bonnet, baby. It's the same technique. Okay. Put it over whatever's under there. Um, how to rotational dating in a small town without running your reputation. Go out of your small town. I get to work 5 minutes late because I ain't nobody. What exactly? Better late than ugly. I always say they'll forgive. They will forgive beautiful women before will forgive on time ugly woman. They gonna find a reason to be mad. You be early. They gonna be mad because you ugly. Why'd you clock in early? Clock in on time. Why are you here so early? We don't want to see your ugly face until it's time to see it. You come in late and cute, you be like, Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We weren't busy. Oh no, you didn't miss anything. Don't worry about it. I'll catch you up. Okay. You ugly trying to come in early and they still mad. Girl, stay home and do your makeup. Come in late and look cute. You're heartbroken. I'm so sorry. You start loving yourself. Okay. Nobody should be able to break your heart. The only people that should ever really be able to break your heart is your children. That's real. That should be the only people that can break your heart. Anybody else? Next. Okay. That hmm the only real place to shop in my town is Walmart. Girl, get out your town. They need to build some more stuff in your town. Like maybe they will. Okay. It's so funny because my daughter even points out women wearing bonnets. Like, mommy, why does she have a sleeping cap on her head? Yeah, that's because it's crazy. Um, I don't understand why I did a whole video, a bunch of people got mad, but now, ever since I did that video, nobody thinks it's cool anymore. Nobody thinks it's okay anymore. People done started the bonnet snatching challenge. I saw it like a couple of months ago. Nobody think that's cool anymore. Before, people just walking around with it like it was okay. I made my video and I was like, it is not okay. No bonetta, no. Now it's looked down upon. And I don't know if I had everything to do with it, but I know I had something to do with it. And I will always believe that same thing. Do not take that outside your house. Don't do it. So, how to not feel guilty talking to multiple men? Imagine them talking to multiple women as soon as you finish talking to the other one. 'Cause they are all talking to other women too. That's how you feel. Look, as soon as you get off the phone or leave, they call on the next one. Okay? I've seen some bonnet snatching videos where men would just run by and snatch the bonnet off people's head. Mhm. How to let the husband do the chores. We don't have kids. I'm not in the this all you gotta do is cut off sex, baby. That's how you do it. You control everything with sex. You don't understand that? I'm not in the mood to have sex. I hate washing dishes. I hate doing laundry. I hate doing this. If I hate doing something and you make me do it, I'm gonna be miserable. I'm not gonna want to sleep with you. Okay? I hate doing this. Either hire a maid or you ain't getting none. Tell them you absolutely hate it. Make up a story. You allergic to the products. You got a headache from sniffing bleach and soap or whatever. Burn all the food. Um, right. Have somebody else cook. Have him clean. He'll step up to it. If he wants some, he'll go clean. If he wants some, he'll be cooking. You have all the power. You don't want none from him. He wants some from you. That means he got to do what you need him to do. Okay. Otherwise, he know he ain't gonna get none, and the dish is gonna be dirty. Your teachings are great for the LBGTQ community. Cutting off dusties left and right. Good for you. Wancha wancha or wonka wonka. Um, I don't care what community people are in. Dusties need to stay out of everybody's life. So good for y'all. Good for y'all. Good for you. Okay, there's all type of dusties. So get you get you somebody that's spending money. Get you someone that values you. Dusties come in every orientation, right? Uh huh. Hated doing chores since I was a kid, but just so we know how to do things, even if the household had help, the kids learn by doing. Yeah, my kids know how to clean up and things like that. Um, Everybody knows how to really clean up. It's pretty much self-explanatory. But if you don't like doing it, and think about this. Think about if you're a housewife. If you're a housewife, but and before you got married, you was the beautiful woman that walked in the room and lit it up, and every man came and talked to you, and people was lining up to date you and to take you on vacations and stuff. Then you get married, and now what do you turn into? A maid and a cook and a laundromat, and you got to have sex with who whenever he want to. That is not fun. You need to flip a script and be like, I don't cook, I don't clean. You better hire a maid, or you better give me some money. Shoot, I don't mind. See, if men hand you a lump sum every month, and cooking and cleaning and doing laundry was the way that you said, okay, well, I guess I could do that since giving me a stack. Fine. But if he ain't giving you a stack and you doing more work than him, and you used to be everybody's crush, something's wrong with you. Okay. If you up there mopping floors when people used to be begging on their knees for you to date them, something wrong with you. Okay, that's not how it's supposed to end up. Either they need to do the work, or they need to hire somebody to do the work, or they need to hand you a stack of cash for doing that work. Because you could easily go get a job and clean somebody else's house and cook somebody else's food and do someone else's laundry and get your stack and not have to sleep with them. So get your money, or get y'all a maid, or let him do it, or both. Right. If you already have a maid, look, a lot of you ladies need to start lying or hiring your own maid so y'all can get out of that habit of being a maid yourself. You know, if you have enough money to hire yourself a maid, thank you, God's our us. Thank you for teaching me what self love means. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. If you have, even if you have a small place or an apartment, hire yourself a maid. They don't cost that much for a little apartment. If you out there, yeah. Get used to the finer things. Treat yourself. If a man say, "Oh, you got maids," he already knows clean, and if he wants you, he got to pay maids to clean when y'all get married, or he got to do a cleansing. Oh, I don't clean. I have maids. Start. I clean my house every day. I put bleach. You still a maid? Oh no, I have people to clean my house. Yeah, I straighten up between the cleanings, but they do all the dirty work. I don't scrub toilets, baby. So put it on yourself. $91 for maid service for you. See, it's not that much. People spend more money at Sephora on that. So, you got a small place, you can afford a maid, a cleaning service. You don't even have to use the word maid. You can just say cleaning service. Okay. He took his hand out. Oh, he took his maid out this weekend and lied about going to New York. Now she's trying to take my maid. Girl, oh well, she didn't. She got your man, girl. No, no, no. I doubt he's gonna marry that maid. I think he's just gonna sleep with her, and then he'd be on to the next one, on to the next maid. Maids are easily replaced. But I think that was a troll because now they have maid services. You know what I'm saying? You call a maid service, and they send like 5 people out to clean your house, and they gone in less than an hour. So, like if you have a small condo or apartment, it may they may come in and be done in 30 minutes, and you don't have to do nothing. And if your man already sees that you invest in yourself, he's dang sure ain't gonna ask you to clean nothing up for him. Okay. Okay. Um, some says the maids want their legal papers. Good. Let them get their papers by any means necessary. I'm not hating. Shoot. But the whole point is, why has her? What? Because she more than a maid, baby. She's the live-in mail order bride. Girl, you got got. Anyway, I work with a lost. Right. They all have cleaning ladies. Get you a cleaning lady. I always told Jane, I always said I'm gonna have maids. I always said I'm gonna have maids. I can't clean. I hate cleaning. Just make it something that you don't like to do. Mm, yeah. Some of the cleaning ladies don't even look nice. If you leveled up, then nobody can steal your man. Like he meant you, girl. Believe. He took her to a really nice resort. Well, good for her. She leveled up. She got your man. Do better. I can't help with the maid got more game than you. Maybe the maid watched the channel. Maybe the maid leveled up. Got some game. It's possible. The cleanup woman, hey, you been pounding that maid. Ooh, hey. Hey, Shira, I've been watching your videos for about 2 years. I've leveled up mentally and physically, and I found the location. How do I look the men to secure the bag? Okay. Um, how do you hook the man? Hook the man to secure the bag. You have to be everything he wants. You have to be the perfect representation of him. You have to be the arm candy he wants, baby. How you got to make him feel like he want to feel about himself. You got to be the arm candy that's impressive. You got to not be his competition, and you have to also let him know that you enjoy being with him. Okay, be the trophy, exactly. Be the prize, the fantasy. Yes. Haven't heard from him all day. Asked him to fulfill his promise to pay. Girl, I told you, men who don't respond after you done asked him to pay, they just lied to you. You need to go to plan B number two, dude. Get your other one. Okay. James just blindly support your addict. My addict. No, he's James does not blindly support anybody. If he were living alone, he would still be paying the bills. You understand? He would still be paying the bills. He would still be driving a nice car. He would still be dating women of my caliber. Do you understand? So it doesn't stop him from doing whatever he was doing before he met me. You understand? That's a real man. That's, that's someone who is going to spend the same amount of money regardless. Okay? They don't understand because they're mediocre. This is a man that wakes up early in the morning and has ambition, goals, has money, drives the cars he want to drive. You know what I'm saying? Can go up to the lot and come home with what he wants. Can pay all his woman's bills. Can make sure his kids have everything. Okay? That's what you're supposed to be. If you didn't know, now you know. That's what you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be sitting there complaining on a woman's video on Sunday night, mad because you got to go to work and sweep up and change garbage cans or whatever you do for a living. You're not supposed to be sitting up here. You're supposed to be asleep, trying to figure out how you're going to make more money tomorrow or how you're going to change your life by doing better and getting a side hustle or a career or something. You're not supposed to be over here. This is for ladies. So, poor guys. Just how do you just not have any ambition? Like, I don't even understand. Even as a housewife that don't even have to work, I have more ambition than these dusty dudes. I make more money in my sleep, not even trying, than these dusty dudes. I don't understand. Like, did they just like put something in your vaccines or something to make you dusty? I don't know. But that's what it seemed like. They was experimenting on y'all. Anyway, um, just wasn't born with it, I guess. Just didn't get that good gene. Let them know I did. I try to let them know every time, you know. And you know what? It's not even considered bashing. If you know you mediocre and you don't even try harder, that's not even bashing. You just admitted that you are happy being blah. So you can't even call it male bashing because I'm not bashing men. I'm bashing dusties with no ambition. Mhm. Right. So where is your ambition? Who took it? Who stole it? How can you get it back? Okay. Do you need to look up in this Rafiki need to hit you on the head with a stick? I don't know. Where I don't know. Do you need to do Mufasa need to come and talk to you through the lightning and the thunder? I don't know. Okay. The Dusty Chronicle. Y'all need to go see Lion King. Dusty's go see Lion King. Y'all go take a Dusty field trip on the bus. Get you a matinee ticket because you know it's the cheapest. And take yourself to watch Lion King. Thank you, Kalia. Kayla? Kayla Nicole. Hey, these picnicians on social media are something. I am so glad I found your channel. What should you should want to do better for yourself and your family? Yep, that's so true. Thank you, Kayla Nicole. I'm glad you found my channel too. But I thank you. Yes, please go, Dusty Dude, save up your little money. Ask your mama for $20. I don't care. But please go see Lion King and understand the message to that movie is for men who are who have settled for mediocre scraps to do better. Okay, you're not supposed to sit around eating bugs with Pumbaa and Timon. You're supposed to be out there getting it and roaring and stuff on Pride Rock. Y'all saw Lion King, y'all can you tell? You're supposed to be spirit. You're supposed to be running home to claim your throne. But you sitting here eating bugs with a pig and a meerkat. Yes, I looked up what Timon was. He's a meerkat. You turning over rocks, eating grub worm, and you mad. You singing Hakuna Matata, and you ain't worried about being the person you're supposed to be. I broke down Lion King, didn't I? Simba, remember who you are. Okay. Real good, real good. So, even Scar have more ambition than y'all. He done cooked up a good old plan and took over. Okay. Even Scar had more ambition. What y'all doing? You said you feel sick. Some, you need some money. That's what it is. You sick of being broke. So, I feel sick too. I will feel sick too. Okay. And y'all see we would have to get Simba back. And he had to run into Nala, the girl, the woman got his juices flowing. Nala, Beyonce. looked at him like a king, thought he was a king. And then she started talking, and he started talking his dusty talk. And she's like, I don't know who you are anymore. And she started walking. She left because Nala loved herself. She's like, I can't deal with this Dusty. But she left. I thought I came here to find some help, but I guess I was wrong. But she turned around and left, started walking somewhere else. And then here come Rafiki talking about, I know where your daddy is. Your daddy's still alive. And then he take him to the river to look at his own reflection. You know, talking about remember who you are. You a king. Act like one. Why are you over here eating grub worms with some dusties? Reclaim your throne. That's what he was. That's the whole point of the movie. You know, if you sitting over here being mad because you can't get the type of woman you want, or mad because you're supposed to be a provider and protector, you mad at yourself. Okay, you forgot who you were. You forgot what you was here put here for. Thank you, Nikki. Don't be mad at us. Go ahead and eat grub worms with Timon and Pumbaa and sing Hakuna Matata with your mug towel friends. But when you remember who you are and you remember that you can't get no woman being broke and mediocre, then you know where Pride Rock is. Get you some money. Lion King, take your dusty to see it. Pick Misha. If you want your man to improve, take your man to see Lion King. Take your sons to see Lion King. Dusty, take yourself to see Lion King. Get your ambition back. What, I made the Lion King funnier? That's what it was. That's all it was. Shoot. Everybody had ambition in the movie except for Simba until he remembered who he was. Even Scar had the ambition to take over, made a plan and everything. So, I mean, I can't feel sorry for Dusty. Okay. Those guys are something else. No one will ever be enough. Right. They're gonna ask Pick Misha for the movie tickets. Hey, maybe next time he'll pay after he sees the movie. um, I said, "Can I hug my man?" And he goes, "I'm not your man." What the girl? You need to level up. I don't know if you're a girl or a boy, but something ain't right. My dust cutter on display. Something is not right. Oh, whoever makes dust cutter, I will promote your product on every video if you send me some product and a check. FYI. So because you know promotion. Thanks. Right. Thanks, Too Pretty to Pay Bills. Hey, y'all get my book Too Pretty to Pay Bills and my other book. I bring nothing to the table. A level up concept. Y'all get this book too. Y'all get the physical copy as well as the ebook copy. Thank you, Nikki. Quickest way to find out if a millionaire I just met is a provider type. First date this week. He's 9 years older than me. Okay. So let him do most of the talking. Allow him to tell you what he's going to do for you or what he wants to do with you. And then after you listen to him, set your standards. You know, it's like, oh, well, that sounds very nice. I would love to do something like that. Or, I try to make it a habit to visit new places that I've never been instead of revisiting old places I've never been. So if you try to take you to Vegas or something stupid like that, a wham bam, thank you ma'am type situation, like in the future. It's like, oh, I try to make it a habit to go places that I've never been. Next on my list is, some place. Don't say one specific place. Say some place in the South Pacific, or give them a broad place. Give them a broad range of places. Or you can say something like, "Oh, I try to experience new things, and I've always wanted to do, a hot air balloon, with some champagne." Like, start saying, like, I want to do a helicopter, or I want to charter a yacht or a sailboat and stuff like that. Talk big. Don't act like his money is something that you've never experienced. Act like you already expect certain things. Like, so he'll know how to impress you instead of just giving you a little chump change. A, B, C, and D, whatever. Act like that. Thank you, lovely me, just because you're awesome. Thank you, girl, for the donation. Appreciate it. So, since leveling up, my husband has done so much more for me. Good for you, Nia J. Yes, even the current relationship that you're in will change when you start loving yourself more. Okay, when you level up and love yourself more, they'll start loving you more, or doing more things for you and loving themselves because you make them shine. So they, well, if she's making me shine, I need to shine brighter myself, because if she makes me shine and I have nothing to shine on myself, then she looks better than me, and people will ask, why is she with me? When you see a woman and you ask, why is she with him? Because she's way better than him, earns more than him, looks better than him. If you got to ask yourself that question, the man is going to feel low. But if the man is proud of himself, has ambition, and is making her shine just as much as she's making him shine by even being with him, that's what men want to feel. They want to feel that sense of pride and accomplishment in their relationship, and how they can make the woman feel. The woman is proud. Okay. If your woman ain't proud of you in your relationship, you need to go ahead and level up as a man. Okay. If your woman is not proud of you, you need to level on up as a man. Oh shoot. I will restock phase one after this video. I promise. In fact, I can kind of do it right now while I'm on here on my phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off in about 10 minutes. Thank you, Deanna Joelle. Appreciate that. Hope everyone has a productive leveling up week. Oh yes, I do too, y'all. Let me go ahead and put this back up there for you guys. It'll just take a second. I don't know if I can edit on here. There's two in stock. Let me see. Got it. Okay. It's done. Just did it. So you can go get it. I've opened your eyes. Thank you for listening. Because some people don't listen. People think they know what self-love is, but they don't. Self-love is very simple, and it could also reflect the same definition as selfish, narcissistic, and um, unrealistic. So don't let people fool you by using those titles and those descriptions to keep you from loving yourself. Okay? Do not let other people tell you that self love is something else. Thank you, Laura Crossley, for the donation. They will call you all types of names, but at the end of the day, you will still always come out on top and benefit. They will call you selfish. They will call you delusional. They will call you all sorts of things, but they will never call you broke, and they will never call you settling. Thank you for your manifestation video that you did. Oh, thank you, girl, for the donation. Do Remy. Thank you, Mojo No. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hey girl. Thank you for the donation. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Prosperity back to you. Get the bag, girl. I appreciate that. So need skills. I'm not you a pick Misha. Okay? I can't help pick Mishas. Get some game. Go get another one. You're supposed to go get another man. When this happens, you're supposed to be out freestyling to get you another one. Okay? You wasting your time. Go get you another one. Sure, how to deal with a dusty, petty coworker that like to talk behind someone's back. Um, like for me, I would just start some random crazy false things so that he could spread false information, and then like yeah, I would set him up like Scar did on Lion King. I would start some false information and have him spread it, and then have the proof to back up that it's not true about some other people, so he can get in trouble and look like the messy person he is. Your sprinkling our bags always makes me smile. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Taj, the great one. Girl, set them up. That's how you deal with messy people. Set them up. You know people are messy and they spread lies or rumors. Set them up with a good one. How do I make the man I date into a sugar daddy? He's 43. I'm 22. He's 43. Ooh, he's still barely making it, child. He hadn't even got to senior position yet in his career. I mean, what you gonna do? Does he have his own house? Does he have the car that he wants? Can he pay his bills and your bills? 43, too young. He might could take you to some nice dinners, maybe on a vacation, but that's probably gonna be about it. I don't see him forking over money to you. Go older. Okay. Look older. Put some more makeup on. Dress classier if you need to attract older men. Stop using slang. Stop looking like you just came off of Instagram. Start looking like you can pass as someone's wife or colleague or, circle. Okay. Older men don't like to be stared at because the woman that he's dating is out of place in his environment. Okay. How do you get revenge? Women who act like they're above you. I have never had that happen to me. But honestly, I don't feel like anybody is above me, so I don't know how to deal with that. Like, I'm so in love with myself, I'm above everybody. Love yourself. That's the answer. Um, love yourself. That's the only thing you can do. It's just you wake up with this mentality that you are the best thing ever. Wake up with the mentality that when you walk in the room, everybody wants you. Everybody wants to talk to you. Everyone wants to be you. Walk in the room like that. That's what I do. I don't even care if it's true. I believe it. So no one can make me feel like anything because I feel too high up already. You know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of like if you are a queen, no one can make you feel beneath them if they are not a queen. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like using that stupid word. But as an example, if you are royalty, how can someone make you feel less than royalty? That's my question. Loving yourself equals royalty. Okay. If you don't feel royal, you don't love yourself. I'll just use the word royal. If you don't feel like royalty, you don't love yourself. No one can make you feel less than. You need to get up there and act snooty and bougie and turn your nose up at anybody who does not think you are better than them. Straight up. There's a time to act like that and a time to be humble, and that is a time to act like you are better than everybody. I still can't, girl. Dark Realm, Ashira Star Goddess, Etsy. Yes, just type that into search. And you'll see some elixirs like this for sale. Click on that. You'll see some little elixir bottles like this. Click on that and then click on Messenger. Okay, it has a symbol, like a black and white symbol. That's my logo. Or just Google it. How to deal with the fear your husband will die and kids won't what? And kids won't what? Have a father. Well, your husband can be young and leave you for a 25-year-old and your kids still ain't gonna have a daddy. At least they'll have his insurance money and his social security, baby. Memory. Baby dad. Hello, because if you gonna leave anyway after he hit about 45, after he started seeing a younger chick and getting bored looking at the kids sitting at home, girl, you better get you an old man. He be ready to take a nap as soon as he get home. Instead of chasing the secretary around the desk or going to happy hour looking for younger women while you at home with the kids, girl, you better go get you something. Oh, so he be home sleep every night, just like James. So I'm not afraid of that because my kids gonna grow up that they had a daddy. They gonna have a trust fund. They gonna have social security check. They gonna have the insurance policy, and they gonna be all right. Your young dude could die in a car accident. Okay, so and you can always get him a stepdaddy, husband number two. You be a be a widow and then another wife. Hey, she got a good man. That's why she's always glowing. Ah, I, true, true. These young dudes don't get insurance. Exactly. Somebody out while he sleep, right? Yeah, he don't stress nobody out. He just when you get a certain age, everything you got everything under control. You know that's why women like older men because they have everything under control. They don't worry about anything. They're not stressed out too much about anything because they already know how to do stuff. Okay, they didn't master life. hmm Can I level up and secure the bag as an 18-year-old transgender woman? Also, you probably have a long way to go, but in the meantime, only deal with people with money. Only deal with people that benefit you. Don't try to fall in love. If you do, get it out your system early before you hit 25. But go to where you're wanted and celebrated is my number one advice to anybody. Go to where you're wanted and celebrated. Okay, because that's number one. Like a lot of women try to force themselves. A lot of trans or you know whatever non-gender conformist or whatever you want to call them will try to force themselves on someone who are not celebrating them. Go to where someone celebrates you and you will get the most. Okay. Mm-hmm. Own yourself, love yourself, and let other people celebrate you in loving yourself. How to act like the prize. Walk in there like you are the best thing ever. That's how you act like the prize. Act like you know you're the prize. It's just so easy. Just act like you're a movie star. Act like you're a celebrity. Act like that. Just act like Beyonce, Mariah Carey. I don't know. Act entitled. I don't know. That's what you do. Act like it's just normal. If you're a woman, you are already a superstar. Just walk in and own it. Walk in like you Beyonce. Walk in like Naomi. Walk in like Mariah. They're not afraid to do it. There's women in my group look better than all of them. Okay. And they sure do act like it. And they sure do walk like it. That's why they got them bags. Okay. Walk in like you own the place. Walk in like you're a celebrity. That's how you act like the prize. Love yourself. Okay. You have to be an old soul to really be happy with an older classy man. Right? I have a brother my age, and I grew up with someone my own age. And so, like I always tell people, it would be like dating my brother if I dated someone my own age. I need someone that can teach me something, who can hand me something. But here you go, I got it. I need someone to sprinkle on me. Um, I grew up with the brother. I need a sprinkle. Okay. A man is not responsible for a woman's happiness. That's what simps do. A man is not responsible for a woman's happiness. A woman is responsible for her own happiness. But he can sure sprinkle on what she's already doing. He can sure fund her lifestyle. Hmm. Any advice on a prenup? Be on prescription medications, painkillers before you take it. Have it documented. When it's time, if it ever comes down to it, it'll be null and void. Go get your prescription. Have the doctor write it out for you. Have the prescription bottle. Have the medical record. Um, that way, you can get out of it. But you got to have the prescription. Okay, just say your back hurt or something, girl. Go get some painkillers. Mm, Mr. Sprinkle, MC Sprinkle. Okay. I was walking through the mall looking like a star, and this dust bunny said, "You ain't got to walk like that." Well, that means mind you, I was walking normal, but my natural confidence. Good for you, girl. That means he noticed. He noticed that you loved yourself and thought you was all that. That means other men with money who have something to offer you will also notice that and will approach you correctly. So good. Girl, y'all should have seen me back in the day. Oh my god, how I walked up in the spot. Y'all, people hated me when I walked in. It was just like everybody face just all the women was just like face drop. Everybody face drop. Bam, here she comes. Dang. That was me. That's how I walked up in the place. I walked up like I'm here. That's how I walked in. That's how y'all gotta walk in. Okay? You believe it? Don't I was in heels, dress, hair, makeup, just with other pretty girls, just walking, boobs out, cheekbones sucked in, eyebrow arched. I'm here to steal your man. I'm here to get free drinks. I'm here to steal whoever was talking to you. They gonna be looking at me. I'm here to steal all the attention. I'm here to leave with somebody's bag and I'm here for the VIP section. I know I'm getting in free. There is no doubt. They gonna come get me. I ain't got to go to the thing. That's how you walk in. Okay. That's how you walk. You walk in like that. That when you walk on in. That's how you gotta walk in. You gotta walk in with your own soundtrack in your mind. What's your song? What's your theme song? What's playing in your mind? You gotta walk in like, I can have anybody up in here. Who's the lucky man that's gonna get to pay for my drinks tonight? That's for you walk in. You don't walk in any other way, you're doing everything wrong. Walk in like, who paying for my drinks tonight? Back when you couldn't tell me nothing in my 20s. Nothing. Okay. Not a thing. So anyway, that's how you need to walk in. That's how I still walk into places. Like because I just have a flashback from my 20s, and if I go somewhere, same thing. I just flash back to my 20s. It's like, oh yeah, I remember how to do this. And just walk on in. Don't be in there like I'm insecure. Walk in like I'm gonna take all y'all's men, and y'all gonna be back, and I'm gonna get the bags. How do you talk like the part? You just have to know who you are, baby. Like back in the old days when I used to hang out, like my sister, like she drove the nicest cars, didn't have to work. We had the nicest clothes. We hung out in a little clique. We walked in the club like we owned it. Like we always got in free, never had to wait in line. We just it was just everything was catered to us. Everywhere we went, we were catered to, just all day, every day, everything. That's how you gotta walk in, like you expect to be treated like the best. Okay, they was big mad. They about to steal our man, Mr. Steelman. Right, right, right. Like Naomi Campbell walking to Beyonce Diva song. Yes, walk in like Naomi. Mary was humble and was chosen. Chosen to what? Get pregnant? Flee? Anybody can get pregnant, baby. And well, if they're fertile. So, mine is "Glamorous" by Fergie. Oh, that's your theme song, girl. Hey. I had so many different theme songs, but the one I would walk into back in the old days was probably like Prince song. I would walk in, my theme song would be thank you, Portia Monique. I'm loving your new looks. You were well done. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I appreciate that. Theme song would be like Raspberry Beret. Erotic City, baby. All of my oh, I can't sing because it's copyright. But y'all know. Erotic City. Um, don't have proof about this. What? Girl. Cold Peace offering to the God. Thank you, girl. Cold Peace. Thank you for jewels you give us. Thank you for that donation. But yeah, whatever song, walk to it in your mind. Listen to it before you get in. That way it's still stuck in your mind. It's your hype song. Hmm. Y'all not being chosen by God, y'all being chosen by the devil because y'all act entitled. Well, I'm chosen by myself, baby. I choose myself. Okay. So that's good enough for me. Can true love always Girl, this ain't the fairy tale. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty, one kiss. Um, mhm. If you see a man in your dream multiple times, does it mean anything spiritual? Yeah, what his name is. Go research what his name is. Go see what his name means. There's your message. It's not always that person, it's his name. Um, Mary had a little lamb. Fleece was white as snow. Everywhere the lamb went, Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Okay. He followed her to school one day. He made the children laugh and play. Oh. hmm I want a minimalist lifestyle and a provider having a hoarder parent growing up. That's from Harder will do that. I'm on a minimalist journey. Um, Here's the thing. Like, if you have a provider and you're on a minimalist journey, you're working in opposition. Okay. You need to put your minimalist journey on the side. Just just go shop at IKEA. That's minimalist enough, babe. Just whatever. But you cannot practice prosperity and minimize things. You work in opposition of yourself. Do that after you get the man with the money. Okay. Just start by throwing out old stuff when you buy new stuff. See, that's what I did today. I buy new stuff. I get rid of old stuff. Just give it to Goodwill. That's all you got to do. Just whatever you bring in, throw something out or give it away. That's how you do it. I bring one bag in, bags away. That way I have extra time to shop. I got. Thank you. Your husband can to provide. You haven't given him the ambition to provide. You know, when a husband or a man doesn't provide, it's because his woman is not giving him the ambition to do so. He ain't got to provide. You know, women pay half the bills. Women who allow their man to be mediocre and marry them mediocre set themselves up. So, you agreed to marry him broke and mediocre. So that's what he thought he could be with you. So what you got to do is start leveling yourself up. And if he doesn't follow suit, then he is probably going to feel like you're going to leave him. So either he'll level up or you'll just find a replacement. That's it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Am I still the same husband? Yeah, I'm actually better. The woman he chose was a 22-year-old, uh, young, highly confident person. He was feeling himself the night that he approached me. Okay, I done calmed down a lot. I I I have thrown, like, I think I told the story one time. He bought me some cheap jewelry and I threw it back at him. Don't you ever come at me with this stuff. Like, I was bad. I am much, much better now. He even says it. hmm Ah, right. So, yeah, he chose me at my worst, at my meanest, at my highest potential as a woman. hmm He didn't want no Mary. He wanted a Shira. hmm You leveled up so hard, your ex used to hide keys so you don't leave the house, girl. Cardi B was just live speaking about don't date broke guys. She know better. Yes. Mhm. I had to let him know what time it was. Hey, you posted dust cutter beverage on BM where definitely in the feelings. Oh, girl, y'all gonna have them stocks going up overnight. Y'all need to tell them where y'all got dust cutters from. It's like, oh, so I get my sponsorship. Tag dust cutters and Shira 7 1. Hey, where did this influx of orders come from? um, so yeah, leveled up women who love themselves will always prosper in life. They will always benefit because that's what loving yourself is. It's everything you do leads to your benefit. Everything. Okay. Now you may mess up and do something that's not beneficial to you, but it's very important to get right back on track if you love yourself. Like right back on track. The very next thing. It takes discipline to love yourself. I know it sounds like self love is this should be easy, but it is a discipline. Self love is a discipline. You know, self love is not loving yourself by putting bad things in your body, by introducing bad people into your life. That's the opposite. Now, we have weaknesses and we may allow them temporarily, but if when you remember that you love yourself, you get rid of it. Okay. So, self love is not perfect. Basically, it's a continuous job to love yourself. Okay. It's a continuous effort. You must work on it daily until the day you die. Okay. And if you realize that, you will walk in your self love, and other people will recognize it and they will want to have the same qualities within themselves. So they will be naturally attracted to you and they will naturally want what you have. And either they'll be students or they will um, benefit you by adding to you. So that's all it's going to do. It's either going to attract students that are going to learn from you, or it's going to attract men or people that are there to add more to you because they like what you're doing, handle yourself, the way you carry yourself, and they like the way you represent and lead other people into loving themselves. So, whatever you do, never stop, always continue. Even if you fall off, get right back up, always. Because if you don't, that's when Dusty start to crawl in like the hyenas from the Lion King. As soon as you stop loving yourself and doing stuff that's non-beneficial, here come the hyenas and the Dusties. Because they can sense when a woman is desperate and have low self-esteem. They can sense it. And so they come sneaking in trying to benefit from you, trying to use what they can use against you in their dustiness. So they can never do that with a woman who loves herself. Never. Can't even get on the radar. So always work and practice on loving yourself. That way, that's how you really keep dusties away. Okay. Mm. So if you're on a weight loss journey, if you're on a journey to improve your demeanor and how you act, practice it on a daily basis, daily. Especially like an overweight person at a buffet, you automatically think, dang, they don't really need to be eating that. If you see an overweight person ordering a salad or going to the gym, you'd be like, dang, she finally loves herself to try to improve herself. Blah, 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 blah. You're not judging her, you're applauding her. You're wishing her the best. But if you see her store in the mall or wherever, or at the buffet, you like, she must not love herself. She must not care about herself, da, da, da. She probably pay all that man's bills. That's exactly what we think of her, and that's exactly how she gets treated. So, we need to make better decisions when we're out and about because it shows how we care about ourselves. Right. So if we make decisions based on how we love ourselves, other people will recognize that and cheer us on and give us positive energy. Okay. Oh Lord, who is in here? Wonderstruck. It's too late to be out here preaching. Look, Sunday is over. Sunday service is over. It's, it's over. Okay. We back to Monday. Y'all only celebrate one day a week. We good. We already we already went to church to scam the pastor and the deacons and steal people's men. We good over here now. Amen. Amen. Still getting the pastor to spin that collection plate on you. We already been to church, okay? Secured the collection bag. We was the one in the red dress that came in late, clickety clacking in our heels. That was us. We repented and got hands laid on us at the altar and got the bag, baby. So thank you for the reminder, ladies. Next time, you know, next Sunday, you know where to go. Go to the mega church though. You do that. Go to the rich area mega church. Your thoughts on plastic surgery? Get it if you want it. Um, mhm. This witch is deceiving, and she is. I did not deceive. I just told you to go to church. I told you to repent. Well, you'll go in late though with a red dress on. I'm telling everything you're telling, so I don't even understand. Like I said, go to church. Too extreme. What more do you want from us? Aren't we welcome in church? Come as we are. You see what I will steal your pastor? Do you love Satan? No, I love myself. Satan might love me, but I love myself only. I only love my bed and my children. I'm sorry. Do you love yourself? She was beautiful. Thank you. Now, we will steal your pastor. Don't play with us. We will go in there and corrupt your whole life. Don't tell us your church name. We'll be there next Sunday. Steal your whole pastor from you. Okay. Anyway, my spiritual channel is a Shira Star Goddess, darling. Just put A in front of Shira and then put Star Goddess. 3 words. Um, you do not have to steal pastors. They are in your DMs. They sure are. You ain't got to steal nothing. You just have to let them lay hands on you. If anybody needs to be saved this evening, please come to the front of the church. Make sure you clickety clack up there in your red dress. I need saving, Pastor. You gonna save me from these bills? How you doing? What's a new one? Oh my God. Thank you. My prayers have been answered. I was wondering how I was gonna spend this building fund this week. How you? Yep. Mhm. Does your subconscious change your physical features? I don't know. Try and see. It could very well reprogram your DNA. Do you think the feminist movement was created to hurt women? No, I think it was created because a lot of men abuse their power, and also probably due to the war and women having to work because their men had to go to war and a lot of other stuff too. But I also feel like once men saw that women could outdo them, a lot of men no longer wanted to contribute because they felt like, dang, all this time I thought women were helpless, but they can actually outdo us, and they got mad, a little mad. Instead of upping their game and improving their game, they got mad, and so women were like, "Well, we don't need you. We can do better than you." They Women found out that they could outdo men in many things, and it kind of gave them a sense of empowerment. But then at the end of the day, they got tired and they're like, "Look, you can do it. We already proved to ourselves that we better than y'all. We can do it all, but we don't want to no more. So here, have your job back, please. Thank you. Please take your job back. We don't want it anymore. We'll just be around and look pretty, and you already know we can outdo you, so you better try to keep us happy. How you doing?" That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about feminism. It's kind of like integrating the NFL or the NBA. Same thing. Um, I was you was Barb the Builder with the kind of man for 20 years. I'm so sorry. You was Barb the Builder. I feel so ahead of my age group, other 20-year-olds, by listening to Sheila's advice. Yes, CC, you gonna be ahead when you get your house, your deed, your car, your rings, your bags. You're gonna be way ahead. Yes. Um, she was a role play and show us what you'd say when approached by a sugar daddy. Um, I mean, I just act like I'm used to the finer things, like it's automatic. Thank you. Order the most expensive thing, like you would order that if he wasn't there, baby. That's what you're used to. Ask where he went on his latest vacation. Tell him where you want to go. Sure, it's expensive. Um, Women don't want to be cops; they want to be judges. Exactly. So we could sit around like Judge Judy and judge everybody. Um, mhm. Refuse the Olive Garden. Yeah, that's where I take my kids after school to eat. Come on now, that's after school meal. That's not date. Hmm. Is James a millionaire? No, he's not a millionaire. No, but he makes a good amount of money to take care of us. Yeah, but he ain't millionaire. Um, I ain't gonna say he's never gonna be one, but he's not a millionaire. Train these women to be humble and submissive. Get some money, and they might be. They ain't gonna be humble and submissive to broke dudes. Okay, women will be humble and submissive to men that they trust financially with their existence. How I let you come in? So if they can't trust you with the bill money, how they gonna be humble to you and submit to you, and you can't even get the bills? That don't make no sense. Look, close my door, man. Okay, well, get yourself together first before you ask anybody to do something. Okay. Real women wait. Well, then I guess I ain't a real woman. Okay. Because I ain't waiting. I need it now. All right. You gonna have a real woman that you gonna wait to help you be a real man. That's what it's gonna take. You're supposed to be a real man, and you're supposed to be able to make any woman into a real woman. I'm trolling on a troll. Here. Hmm. How you gonna be a real man asking somebody for some help? Please help me. If you're a real woman, you will help me. Okay. Let me go ahead and adopt you. Give you my last name. Treat you like the son you are. And that's not coming with any type of humbleness or submission. That's coming with authority. Okay. You're gonna get the exact opposite. You're gonna get authority. You're gonna get authority, not humbleness. Hmm. Can you say a few things that Dusty said? Oh, y'all want to laugh tonight, huh? It's a bad economy. That's number one. Number two is it takes two incomes to make it these days. Number three, what do you bring to the table? And y'all see my book. I bring nothing to the table. Number three is what was our number three and number four? I forgot the number. Anyway, rich people get rich by luck. Oh yeah, rich people get rich by luck. There's only 1% of wealthy people in the United States. So majority of the people are not wealthy. Dust Cutter, yes, this is some new lemonade. Y'all go hit up Dust Cutter and tell them she was 7 1 cent so I can get me some endorsements. It's so good too. It tastes like enough lemon to like cleanse yourself of any type of bacteria that the dust has. Get your pH balance correct. Okay. You need some dust cleaner? No, this is lemonade. It's called Dust Cutter by Jackson Hole and Beverage Company. Jackson Hole Beverage Company. See, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yup, that drink. I need a sponsorship by Pledge. Yes. And you like my nails? Thank you. I went red for you guys. You can never go wrong with red. Um, is the Ritz Carlton a good freestyle place? If you want to be mistaken as a call girl, sure is. um, Thanks for spending time with us instead of your family. I think Layla's right here. Thanks for spending time on here instead of trying to figure out how to get some more money. you know, while y'all sitting up here commenting, or when y'all watch this on the replay, I'll be sleep making money in my sleep, or y'all still gonna be sitting up here mad trying to comment. Dusties. So guess what? I have a family. What you got? You got a video game? How you doing? Why are you neglecting your video games when you could be playing? You know, could be getting a high score. You be gathering fake internet money because you know you can't get no real money. Game money. At least you can get some game money. Okay. Dusty say they only buy gifts for special occasions. Oh Lord. I know Layla or Sasha will never be able to date a Dusty. They too spoiled. They gonna look at the thing like I would never punish myself like that. Um, that would be punishment. You're like, what did I do to earn? What did I do to deserve this life? She or my brother is Dusty. Take them to see the Lion King. Tell her. Mm-hmm. Go to rich neighborhoods. That's where you need to go to freestyle. Go to rich neighborhoods. Go to go to the $1 million houses and go to all their stores, all their restaurants that in that area. That's where they're gonna be. Go to the rich area. Okay. Get out of your comfort zone. Hmm. Said y'all rather shame men than to help them build. I just told you how to build. Get up and go get some ideas. I'm not supposed to help you build. I am not Bob the Builder. Okay. They don't even allow me at a construction site. All I see over there is men building. Okay. You want somebody to help you build? Go ask your mama, the one that had you. Okay. Go ask her to finish helping you become a man because I don't do that. Thank you, Jessica. When dressing more feminine, what is a basic everyday gym and night on the town outfit? Gym and girl, I don't know, gym clothes, night on the town, party wear, dress, heels. You, you need to join the level up or pre-level up group because that's what we talk about up in there. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, you can go to my fan page on Facebook, Shira Seven fan page, and there should be a link to Detailer, and she will help you get in the group. It is a paid group though. You pay one time and that's it. Okay. But there's lots of like books and stuff in there to read, free PDFs and all that kind of stuff. Lots of girls doing the same thing, giving tips, all the stuff like this. But witness other people, you know, get into the bag. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. How to have discernment with men that have money. Have standards, baby. Have high standards. How about real estate open houses in wealthy neighborhoods? That's a good one, but usually they go looking at couples, so they're gonna might probably be with their wives. So not a good idea. Maybe in like a very nice young neighborhood where people move in like single, like or high rise buildings, like very affluent high rise buildings where the young rich go. Yes, the the newly rich young. Hey, I'm live. Sasha's probably asleep. Sleep. She is she asleep? Okay. Anyway, I hate get hated on for wearing makeup at the gym. Okay, so are those people wear at the gym paying your bills? I will not even go up to the gym with no makeup on. Okay. They mad because they didn't do it. Okay. Sherelle Lourdes, yes, remove that thing. That's so old school. Just get you a journal. Yes. Hmm. It's a high-end private gym, a freestyle location. It sure is. I thought makeup is bad for your skin when you sweat. Well, if you ain't looking for no man at the gym, go however you look, baby. And she'll write a book on the ideal. There is no ideal date. Get in where you fit in and get the bag. That's it. I was watching YouTube wig videos today. I came across a lady YouTube wig. She helped me find me. Hey, hold on. What? Did you delete it? Okay. A Dusty called you the B word because you. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he was between jobs, which means he never had one. And I said, "Have a nice day," and walked away. At least he was honest with you. But good answer. Have a nice day. I could just imagine it. Have a nice day. Have you ever got caught in a lie that you just told a man? How'd you respond? I don't get caught. I'm too good, baby. I'm too good. That's why you have to pre-write them out. And girl, what happened? So when you have to have your own story. You have to have that rehearsed. You'll get right. Should you date a guy who's rich but frugal? Could you win the lottery and not spend any money? Ask yourself that question, and you'll have the answer. How come my voice sounded 3 years ago? Did you pitch it on purpose? I don't know. Maybe because I had like more fat on my neck. Maybe a different speaker system because I was on a um I filmed on different things. So I don't know. It could have been the fat on my neck jiggling. I don't know. Um who knows? Like I do see some of my older videos and my voice was a little bit different, but that's just fat on your neck. You ever heard someone overweight and then they lost weight? They sound a little bit different. Um somebody was putting yeah. All right. I'm gonna go, y'all, but thank y'all for watching. Why don't men commit to their baby mamas but will always choose her over new women? Girl, if your man ain't trying to marry somebody and making baby mamas and having girlfriends, he's a dusty. Get over it. Go get you somebody that's ready to settle down. Probably gonna be older. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with it. Just go get you a man that's ready to settle down, and you'll be all right. Mhm. It's time to wrap this up. Thank you. Bye. Go go to church. Go find you somebody that's gonna help you be a man. I don't know, John, but you need to use your time more productively. You need a life coach or something. Go see Lion King. Here, John, I'm gonna give you a prescription for the evening. Go see Lion King. Go hire you a life coach and get yourself together. Stop looking for women to help finish raising you and become the man that you're supposed to be. Okay. All right. See you later.